What's up, guys? It's Apollo. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to this Medieval 2 Total War Online battle, a 2v2 siege battle. And this, I'm sorry, a 2v4 siege battle. And this one is going to be a very interesting one, just because the defenders are so heavily outnumbered. And I was not in this battle replay. This is a sub-battle replay sent in by VET Plague, and he is playing as Venice today, and his ally is commanding the French. So this might be a very quick action-packed start to the siege, because they have their cav out here. Let's see, France brought 2 generals bodyguard, one early, one late. The reason people do this is because the unit is very good and very small and very quick, so they can get away with a lot with generals bodyguard. Strad, though, I think is the ultimate cav unit for this. What I'm talking about is taking out enemy objectives. So like taking out enemy artillery and important units like that. So here we go. Yes, it looks like they're gonna run down to the Holy Roman Empire. Strads are going a little bit more to the right, but France is going straight forward. Now France needs to be careful here because he's got his Pavis set up here, but if he can charge before they get the volley off, that would be huge. But it doesn't. Oh, this is gonna be close, guys. Let's get the point of view from the Pavis. Oh, they're gonna. Oh. There's still a lot of ground. Oh, the slaughter. Look at that. This unit just got slaughtered. And then the other unit is being attacked by the general's bodyguard of the Holy Roman Empire. But look at the Strads. They're flanking around. Oh, they're going for the general. Oh, and they kill him. Well played. Good diversion there by France, and good teamwork with Venice. And they just killed the... That's huge. That is absolutely huge. You don't want to lose your general that quick. It can really hurt the morale of attacking army. But we have some support here by the Portuguese. They have arrived, and they're scaring off the French. But oh my god, the Strads are still attacking. They just... Oh, Strads. They just wiped out this feudal knight unit. That's really sad to watch. He is just harassing this poor army. The best thing to do with Strads is try to use your archers to fire down at them. It's kind of hard with Pavis, because Pavis shoot, you know, point, like, they don't shoot at an angle, they shoot straight forward. So you have to, like, have a good angle to the enemy. But if you have archers, you can really fire down at the Strads, maybe even horse archers. Oh, they're going to charge again. Oh, they're going for the artillery. So we do have some early action, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. But he's going to surround them. I don't think that was enough to wipe out the artillery. I'm not sure. Okay, they're breaking now. But the French are coming back. Oh, no, they're going to retreat. Alright, so hopefully that's all of the early action, and I can talk about the armies and the army comps really fast. But if looking at this siege battle, it's a very long siege battle. So we have lots of time. So I'll keep my eye out for enemy movement, or the defenders movement. But let's go ahead and check out the person who sent in this battle first, his army comp. So like I said earlier, he's playing as Venice. He's got some Strads here, and he's got 4 Pavis crossbow militia, and he has some musketeers, so guns were allowed, which is pretty cool. He's got 2 dismounted feudal knights just kind of waiting here, protecting the crossbows. And get this, he has 8 Venetian heavy infantry. He spammed Venetian heavy infantry, which is good and a bad thing. It's a really good unit, but their morale is terrible. But he brought he brought a standard here, and that will give them extra morale. And also he has 2 mortars. Pretty cool. 2 mortars. Oh, you know what? I think he has 9 Venetian heavy infantry. I didn't see this unit over here. So 9 or 8. Their units are all kind of spread out everywhere. And it looks like Portugal's pushing hard. You got to be a little bit more patient here, especially with 3 other allies. So let's check out the French army. He has 2 Aventuriers. He has the 2 generals bodyguard, of course, and he has 4 dismounted chivalric knights and 4 dismounted feudal knights. And he has some Swiss pikemen. Very nice. He has 2 of them, and he has 4 Scots Guard. So France is definitely bringing a pretty good archer force. They're both bringing pretty good archer forces, or skirmishing forces, I should say. And it looks like Venice is holding this position, but I don't think they're gonna. Okay, see. Okay, this is. I'm excited about this because this is actually a really smart move here by England and Papal States. This is not a good wall to attack, and I'll explain why. Basically, if you take this wall, all the defenders have to do is run back over here, and all they have to do is defend these 2 choke points, or they could just completely retreat, and it doesn't really get you a good position. So attacking this side isn't that great. And I mean, you can go through this wall, but that's just one wall. So they're going to move closer. It looks like they're going to move closer this way so they can, you know, send troops down this road. So let's go ahead and look at Portugal's army comp. Oh, look at this. Charge. Oh, you see that guy fall off his horse? That was awesome. Good use of Portuguese knights. I don't know what he's doing exactly, but he's got his archers really close. This is not a good idea. You don't want to have your heavy infantry protecting your archers. Just let your archers die. When it comes down to the fighting, it's all about heavy infantry. Don't get me wrong, the archers are important, but you know, you're better off just letting your archers die. Honestly, you're better off not even bringing the archers yet. You want to destroy a couple walls. You want to like have a couple of openings before you move forward your archers. But anyways, let's look at the Portuguese army comp. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I told you that the French are commanded by Jamie Dodger. I'm all over the place today, but Portugal is commanded by Bobertus Magnus, I think is how you pronounce his name. And he's bringing 4 dismounted Portuguese knights, which is a bit much for me. I think 2 of them is good enough. And he has 5 Pavese crossbowmen, so he's bringing a lot of crossbows. He's got his artillery here, he's got musketeers, so a lot of skirmishing units, 2 dismounted conquistadors, and some swordsman militia. So I think, actually, I'm sorry, 3 dismounted conquistadors. I think you need to bring more dismounted conquistadors. Conquistadors are very important for Spain and Portugal, especially in a siege battle. And he has the Knights of Santiago and General's Bodyguard. And look at this, he's losing a lot of his army. So just looking at his army comp and the way he's playing, I think he's a newer player, which is okay. It's all about having fun. But I will try to give you some tips and tricks so you can learn from his mistakes, or also learn from the more experienced players. Again, it's all about having fun. I hope not to hurt anyone's feelings here. Then we have the Holy Roman Empire commanded by Leon Dragonheart, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pavese crossbowmen. Good unit there, or good amount there. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dismounted feudal knights. 2 of them really taking a beating from that Strad unit. And this is the main problem of his army, is that he has 4 units of Gothic Knights. Now I know, like, if you're new to this game, Gothic Knights look really awesome, but they have a 2-handed glitch and they're very expensive. So you pretty much wasted your money on this one. Honestly, you should never bring Gothic Knights to any kind of fight. But the cool thing about this is that we never get to see Gothic Knights because of the 2-handed glitch. So it should be pretty interesting to see them in action. But I mean, they look badass, so you know, I don't blame them for breaking them. I wish they worked, but they don't. And then we have some armored sergeants protecting his artillery. Sadly, he's down to just 1. And he has his general's bodyguard, of course. So that's the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, we do have some enemy movement here. What's going on here? Oh, we just have peasants moving up ladders. Not enemy movement, but attacking movement. There's no enemies when I'm neutral looking at this battle. Alright, so looking at the last 2 attackers, we have the Papal States and England. I think the 2 players here are a little bit more experienced compared to the other attacking armies, or the players. And we have some strads over here. It looks like he's going to try to run down those peasants. But let's look at the English army first here. He has about 4 dismounted feudal knights, I do believe, and he has a lot of archers. He's got about 3 longbowmen. He has some peasants, like I said earlier. He has his culverin, his artillery, And he has, I'm pretty sure, yes, more yeoman archers. He's got 2 yeoman archers. And he's got some retinue longbowmen. So he's bringing like 6 units of longbowmen, which is really great, or archers. And then he's got some armored swordsmen, which are equivalent to chivalric knights. Very good unit, and he has 4 of them. And, oh wait, there's another retinue longbow. So he's got like 7 archers, which I think is going to be pretty important in this siege. It's very important that England lasts a long time and he uses his archers very effectively. So looking at the Papal States, he brought a decent army as well. He's got some pike militia protecting the English artillery. Then he has some pike militia protecting his... Oh, wait, no. England brought 2 culverin. So he's protecting his artillery. So 2 pike militia. He's got feudal knights mounted. And he has 3 Pavis crossbowmen. Let's see, what else does he have? His infantry, he's got 4 dismounted broken lances and 4 dismounted feudal knights. I'm sorry, 5 dismounted feudal knights. So pretty good army. I like that. I like all the heavy infantry. I'm a heavy infantry kind of guy. And then he has 2 papal guard and 1 unit of dismounted men at arms. So that are all the armies. And now I think since this battle is extremely long, I'm going to cut it here and show you where the armies start marching forward. Alright guys, welcome back, and we have the attackers taking this first layer, and you didn't miss anything. Pretty much what happened is that England pushed forward a bunch of ladders with his peasants, and seeing that the attackers are being aggressive on both sides, they're going to abandon their position and move to the second layer. Now I don't necessarily agree with this because I think they could easily defeat this army over here. They have weak infantry. You still have a bunch of towers activated. I think you could win this one. The only problem is that England and Portugal could, you know, flank around and support their allies. But all you have to do is hold them at these choke points. There's 2 choke points to this side. I think they could have easily defeated the attackers here and made an epic first layer defense. But they are going to retreat to the second layer, which is not a bad idea either, but I think it makes it a little bit harder. But they definitely did a good job. They made the attackers waste a lot of their equipment, a lot of their ammo, and now the attacking armies are marching forward. So I'm probably going to have to cut it again. I'm just giving you guys a little update of what's going on. This is an extremely long battle, so this is why I have to do this. I can't make this too long. Alright guys, so we have Portugal running down this road, and look at this. This is not good. This is not good at all. I hate to see this, but Portugal is charging without his allies. So pretty much they're moving into position, and I guess Portugal felt like he could attack the enemy, but Portuguese knights are not going to do well against feudal knights. And then we have the general's bodyguard charging into here. We have conquistadors too, which is useful, but they are prepared. The defenders are prepared. They're setting up a defense. They've got some feudal knights over here, so they're being very aggressive. This is not a good idea, guys. When you're attacking and you have allies, you must attack with your allies. If you attack alone, your army will be destroyed. And see how they're just gonna completely overwhelm this Portuguese army. It's not good. So if England can rush over there and help him, but I'm pretty sure England doesn't want to lose his army either. Yeah. Portugal having a tough time. Oh, Portugal, please. Don't be so aggressive. But hey, it makes for an epic battle in front of the second layer. It's always fun to watch. This is why it's always good to have one commander under multiple armies, so they have a so they can work together well, basically. But he's doing all right. I mean, not really, but if he can weaken their numbers for his teammates. And it looks like he's got his Pavis over here trying to get some kills. His men said it says victory is certain. Ooh, we got some musketeers firing from somewhere. We got Scots Guard up on the wall here. This is just tough to watch. Be sure to be patient, guys, in a siege battle. Siege battles take a very long time if you want to win them. And look at this, his musketeers got slaughtered by the Scots Guard up on that hill. Where his allies are not sending help. We might get a cav charge from the Papal States, but I don't blame them. There's no need to rush your infantry like this. Portugal has lost half of his army. They're half dead. Run them. Save them. At least Holy Roman Empire is being patient, which is good. Defeat seems certain now. I know it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. I hate when Portugal fights the French because they look identical, but the French are holding them back. There's more chivalric knights. So this is a good idea for the defenders to go out here and fight them. And I think they're going to retreat here. Portugal, please retreat. Please retreat. You are not winning this. He's not running because he's losing. He's just forming a trap for you. Where is he going? Okay, so... Okay, there he goes. Please run. Oh, these two knights kill each other, or is it from the archer fire? Alright, good. Good. He's getting out of there. I'm sure his teammates are telling him, like, please get out of there. Save the men. Save what men you have. Look at that. Look at the archer fire. This is just... it's beautiful. That's why siege battles are so deadly. Alright, so this was a bloodshed for Portugal. The defenders losing very few troops, and I mean the good news is that they're wasting the defenders' ammo. Not really, because they're getting kills, but we'll see what happens here. I might have to make another cut here, guys. I'm sorry for all the cuts, but this one is super long. Super long. Alright guys, welcome back, and this is by far the longest siege battle that I think I've ever watched. I fast forward for like 15 minutes, and all you really missed was a bombardment phase where they destroyed like a bunch of walls. There was a couple of like units fighting. I think the French used this destroyed wall against the enemy and like attacked some crossbows. That's about it. The rest of this has just been the attackers just destroying everything, and since a lot of the artillery was destroyed, it took forever. I had to fast forward for like 10 minutes, and I didn't even stop. It was crazy, absolutely crazy. But finally, we have some troops from the Holy Roman Empire marching forward, and it looks like Portugal is attacking some feudal knights. The reason there's feudal knights out here fighting is because they sent up some crossbows, and he was trying to stop the crossbows with that small feudal knight unit. And he has some guns over here. Getting some shots off, some really good shots. So, oh my god, this is just... I have to cut this one because it's so long. It's crazy long, but we are nearing the end of it, and I can imagine that they're going to push their heavy infantry into their second layer walls here. But I'm not sure if the defenders are going to hold this. This is going to be pretty tough to hold. I don't know if they're just kind of bluffing and then they're going to retreat to the town center or what, but we'll find out soon enough, I can imagine. Right now they're moving up archers, trying to get some kills before they go in. And we've got some horses out here protecting them. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got England marching forward. Some feudal knights are going to charge in here. They're going to try to kill this serpentine. But it looks like... Oh! Good hit there. And they break because of that hit. That's tragic, but well played there by the French. And we got pikes setting up now. And are they pushing over here? No, they're just kind of waiting still. So it looks like they're sending everything they've got. Now we do have some armored swordsmen still pushing up some siege equipment. We have a lot of infantry actually over here. So this one's definitely not over, but so far the defenders are doing an excellent job. Here we go. Here comes a push. They're going to run their crew out of there. And Papal States going in. Going for the kill. And here comes the Holy Roman Empire getting ready to go through the gaps. So this might be too much for the defenders. I'm not sure. There's a lot of choke points they have to hold here. But again, they might be bluffing. Alright. He's got his Scots Guard firing. Scots Guard are in a good position because they can't be attacked by heavy infantry. Alright, they're really pushing through. They're trying to get in here. Hang on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My dogs were just going nuts and I had to figure out what they were barking at so they'd stop barking. But we do have a giant push from Papal States. They're doing a smart thing here. They're letting their troops go in like 2 or 3 at a time and keeping reserves. That way their troops don't get too tired. And here we go. Here comes the Holy Roman Empire. Charged his general's bodyguard into the gate here. But it's protected by pikes, and this unit is destroyed. And they're waiting. They're not going to commit their infantry yet. The English are sending some yeoman archers to help out on this side. And now we have the Gothic Knights pushing forward. They really do need a push on this side so they can help out their other assault on this choke point. Because if they can break through the gate, they can get behind the defenders here. But it looks like they're just going to overwhelm them with numbers. He's got his Papal Guard going in there, really trying to push them back. Here we go. We've got Pavis going in first. That's interesting. Still not charging into here yet. Now Portugal, I forgot to tell you guys, Portugal had their army like over here and they were like mortared to death. And the defenders actually assassinated their general from a mortar. So it got a really good lucky shot there. And this is a really good move here by England. He's going to use his archers to shoot the enemy point blank through the wall. But they're going to move them out of the way. And they're actually going to send more troops over here. Now is a great time to, there you go, push some units in here. Get a good position. Ooh, they're going to get off guard though. Oh, those pike militia are going to break pretty quick. But that's alright. I don't think he cares that much. Let's go back to this grind of a fight. Very good fight indeed. Indeed. Alright. And again, good job here by England. Really conserving his infantry. He still has a lot of heavy infantry out here, and the Papal States moving some feudal knights into position. It looks like they're going to help take this side because, ooh, it looks like the Holy Roman Empire is kind of losing over here. So 2 versus 4, definitely a challenge. You have better quality troops, but you're outnumbered greatly. A lot. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Gothic Knights are just terrible. Terrible, terrible. So their decision to hold this layer wall instead of going to the town center is actually working off, or paying off, I should say. And they are destroying whatever runs through these walls here. They really need to help out this side because they're kind of getting slaughtered over here. England shooting them point blank, trying to weaken their numbers. If they really need to focus their attention on the gate here. They need to kill the troops in here. They can kill them, then they can break through. So here comes Papal States charging their dismounted broken lances. Here comes some feudal knights for the Holy Roman Empire. They're losing numbers in here. They should probably send in more heavy infantry, another feudal knight in there. But this one is still not over. If you look, it's pretty 50-50 at this point on the balance of power. The defenders killed a lot of the enemy, 61%. So they have a little less than half, or yeah, a little less than half of their army left. And here he goes, he's pushing. Papal States to the rescue. Now they're gonna prevent their units from getting flanked. They've got the Venetian heavy infantry over here. And he's gonna send more units. He's got feudal knights now coming. Feudal knights are an excellent unit. He's gonna try to outnumber the Venetian heavy infantry. So England using his archers here. But they defeated the attacking armies here. They're gonna hold this position. They need to send more troops over here. England, send your armored sergeants or armored swordsmen. So this heavy Venetian unit, very brave unit, holding off the Papal States. But he's sending more units. I don't think you should send in more units, but I think he's just trying to destroy the morale of the Venetian heavy infantry. There's another great push. The defenders are running out of troops, but they are doing well. Here's some feudal knights, English feudal knights trying to go through the gate. And the fight is going out towards the attackers now. And we have the Great Cross by the Papal States. They're now fighting in melee. The cool thing about Great Cross and the kind of standard unit, you know, when they push around the standard, they never break. They'll fight to the death, which is really interesting. Not that it really helps in this situation. Here comes some more feudal knights. Is he going to move forward his armored swordsmen? I don't know. He's got 3 of them. Not even near the combat. He's got some longbow units that are pushing forward. Now let's go back to this fight though. Oh, look at this. French are pushing back the English. Oh, this is just a mess of a fight. Looks like Papal States are kind of making some progress here. It's pretty even though. They're really pushing them back. Portugal not sending in any units, which is kind of surprising because they sent in all their units right at the beginning. See, if only Portugal saved his army for this point in the battle, he'd be doing a lot better. His team would be doing a lot better. France sending some Aventuriers up on this wall. It's going to be pretty deadly. They're really defending this side. They do not want them to get through. A bloody fight.
Lord preserve us. We have lost half of our men.
So the Venetians have lost half of their army. Oof. Push through, men, push. Just so many units to kill. He's moving his serpentine. Man, I'm not sure if the attackers will even reach the town center. I think the defenders are going to hold this one. Hold the walls here.
Praise the Almighty. Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight.
Oh no.
Push our advantage.
Papal States, oh my god, they break. All of them break. All of his units break. Where is Portugal? Where are they? What are they doing? Look at this mass break and the defenders. Yes, enemy generals breaking. England not even sending in his armored swordsmen. So a pretty poor attack here. But that's, you know, you got to be patient with these siege battles. You can't get too aggressive. All right, now it's heavily in the defenders' favor, and he is pushing his. They're pretty confident that they can push their infantry out and win this one. Portugal, look at this. They're not even fighting and they're breaking. They're not admitting defeat, so his troops are just breaking. So they're just making a grand push. There's a little bit of a fight over here, though. And here comes England. Finally, the armored swordsmen. They were used a little too late in this engagement. So my guess is that England got the most kills for the attackers. Portugal got the least kills, and then the Papal States got the second, or maybe Papal States got the most kills. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. So a great defense. So this is really interesting. I don't think I have a 2v4 siege battle on my channel yet. And this was just a great defense. And again, I think they could have beaten the two attacking armies over here at this wall, but it doesn't really matter because they are victorious either way. And I think the Portugal and Holy Roman Empire, they were newer players just based on their army comps and their actions. If you're watching this and you were the Portugal player, or anyone who's new to siege battles, always attack with your teammates. Never attack alone. If your teammates say, hey, please don't attack, retreat, then you retreat because you are going to get slaughtered. There's been times where I play and I get too aggressive. My teammates are like, please wait. And I'm like, all right, I have to wait or we will lose. I can't go in there alone. So Portugal really suffered a lot of casualties there. And we're going to have a little bit of a fight here. A little bit of armored swordsmen fighting for their dignity, for their honor. There's a Portugal general's bodyguard. No general, of course, because it was killed by a mortar. And the Serpentine point blank, firing in these poor Englishmen. And it looks like they're losing on this side as well. The Great Cross couldn't save them. And we have some Venetian heavy charging the longbowmen. So I wonder what the money was. I wonder how much money the defenders got to try to make this fair and how much the attackers got, but nonetheless, I think it could have been a closer game if they were a little bit more patient, Holy Roman Empire and Portugal. So we're going to watch some brave English players, or soldiers, excuse me, fight the French. It looks like the French are trying to flank around. Here's the French general. He needs to be careful though. His longbowmen can kill him. They have a lot of troops. So look at the carnage of this battle. They tried. I like their patience on taking down these walls, but it wasn't enough. And the defenders put up a great defense. They used their cav very wisely. They used their archers very wisely. Killed a lot of troops with archers. I'm going to look at the stats here at the end. Okay, now they're pushing with some Venetian heavy. So these longbowmen are not going to last long.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Victory will be ours.
We are blessed. The enemy
Oh, nice. There goes the English general. So they're going to break. There they go. No general, no morale, no victory. Keep your generals alive. Especially when you're attacking. That's another thing, is that the Holy Roman Empire, they lost their general right away. Which, it's tough because you wouldn't think one charge from Strads would kill the general. But you have to be careful and you need to protect your general. Because you don't have that infinite morale like the defenders do. And you really need your general when you're really pushing for the town center. And they're going to surround these poor armored swordsmen and they're going to get slaughtered. Here comes the standard. Huzzah! Victory for Venice. Like, they're already cheering. And they're going to break. And this one is over, guys. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. A very long one. Again, I had to like fast forward through 15 minutes. It's crazy. Wow, is this still going on? Alright, so they're running them out of town. And here we go. We are near the end. Wow, there's actually a lot of time. What is going on? Where is the remaining of the armies here? What the heck? We've got Venetians all the way out here running the enemy away. And where's the English army? I don't get it.
All of Christendom will be awed by
There we go.
we have won here today.
Alright, so, oh my god. So I was right. Venice got the most, oh, I didn't say who got the most kills. The most kills on the attacking army was Teutonic Elite, like I said. Second most is Papal States. And the poor Portugal and Holy Roman Empire, they didn't do so hot. But you live and you learn. Good defense here. Hope you guys can learn something new. A 2v4. Jamie Dodger getting 1,044. And Plague getting 1,300 with 200 prisoners. Let's look at the stats real quick. Who got the most kills? We got one with 161. That's Venetian Heavy Infantry. Let's look at his archers, though. Yeah, it looks like his archers didn't get the most kills, but he definitely got a lot of kills. 84, 73, 33, 30. Not too great, but he got some good kills with his archers. I think France did a little bit better with his archers, but nonetheless, a great game. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.